Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land on this Friday Feels. Bree Chandler's in the house. She's going to teach us how to get our body tight and right for our date night. Right?
Wow, that's pretty good. You probably don't know it, Dr. Erin.
Master of fitness, motivation, lifestyle. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
What started your journey in this?
College, actually. I had like a full course load. I was an honor student. In high school, I was, playing soccer, running cross country, and then college came, and I just got so stressed out. Also like anxiety ridden as well. And I needed a healthy outlet to take out that stress. So I turned to the gym, and I really wanted to come out of college without like gaining that, freshman 10 that they say?
Freshman 15.
15, 20 slides into 40 before you know it. Yeah.
Right. So I wanted to avoid that at all costs. And I also learned that you want to build like healthy habits at a young age so that when you get like 30 or 40 years old, you don't have to figure all that stuff out. It's a lot harder to change at that age. Mm-hmm. So I knew that I had to make that change then.
Wow. So you're all the way, you live in Cape Town, right?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a long haul.
Yeah, it's like I think a 22-hour flight or something like that.
So what's intriguing also is you have a platform where people can get your whole program online and everything. Tell us a little bit about that. What's that been like for you for building your business and reaching out and engaging with people around the globe?
Right. So it's been awesome. My bestseller is my 12-week glute guide. And I also released a 5-week tone your core, and I'm looking at making like a home-based glute guide for, stay-at-home moms, people that can't make it to the gym, or feel more comfortable working out and, at their home. So yeah, it's been awesome, been able to impact many, many women and see their before and afters and just build their confidence. So I feel really blessed to be in the position that I am.
Mm-hmm. What's been the most rewarding transformation story you've seen? Because I've seen some of the before and afters, and they are really incredible.
Yeah. There is this one Breeze babe, I call my girls my Breeze babes, named Ada, and she lost probably at least 30 pounds or something on our journey. And every day, every time she went to the gym, she would snap me. And that was just so awesome that she was able to open up and share her journey with me. And she worked so hard. She would snap me and she'd have all of her just drenched, and just witnessing her hard work every day just blew me away. It actually motivates me because, after you work out for a while, you kind of get used to it and you have to continue challenging yourselves. And when you see these progress pictures, it's like, wow, I need to keep that up, and actually maintain my body.
You're like their accountability partner.
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. Because that's what we need, really, right?
Totally.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm a firm believer in metaphors, and I think sports are great metaphors, and working out is a great metaphor for life. You can learn things through sports or through exercise about life. So I'm wondering, what you've learned through cross country. You said you played ran cross country for a little while. You played soccer, and now, of course, with the exercise programs. What have you learned through this sort of journey and process of building a business around exercise and sports that's, that you can apply to the rest of your life?
I think mindset is just so key to everything because when I first started working out, I was super embarrassed. I would actually practice the exercises at my home before I went to the gym. At the time, they didn't have Wi-Fi in the gym, so I had to memorize them. And I would be so, just looking around are people watching me? I'm afraid I'm going to screw up, And then over time, I built this confidence and just, it doesn't matter about people's opinions around me. My goals are more important than these strangers, to be honest. And I think that's applicable in your business, in your relationships, in all areas of your life beyond fitness.
Such a good point, just to stay in your own lane.
Right.
And it's true. I talk to so many people about exercise. I'm like, Rob, you always go to the gym. You love the gym so much. And but I feel insecure about going to the gym. And I'm like, but most people kind of do. It's kind of part of the reason they're at the gym, not everyone. And they're focused so much on what they're doing, they're not even paying attention to everybody else in the gym. Right. So it's a great thing to learn through experience.
That's so true. And they're checking out their form. They're actually probably looking in the mirror, checking out their game.
That put me away from the gym for years. And then when I started going regularly again, I found it to be such a supportive community.
Right.
It was my own insecurity that placed these judgments that they were going to, be judgy of me. Totally. And instead they were like, actually, if you try it like this, it'll really help. And, oh, you look great today. And I thought, I should come here every day. It makes me feel amazing. It was wildly different than what I had ever thought it was going to be.
So it's almost like you're projecting those
absolutely.
fears.
So today we talked a little bit about being ghosted and dating, the first part of the show, and then we talked about ghosting your phone and being do not disturb on your phone. What, as an exercise and lifestyle expert, what would you say you had to give up or you ghost in your life and let go of in order to really have the highest energy and live the best life for you?
Okay.
Great question.
Have to think about this.
That's a good one, right?
Do you say no to sugar? Do you you know?
I'm very, very flexible when it comes to diet, because in the beginning I actually, said, I'm not gonna have this. I'm not gonna have this. And I learned I was actually going backwards by doing that. But to answer your question, I think also now in this day of age where you're constantly on your phone, and I know that even I have like a social media platform, like, and I'm at the gym and I want to post an Insta story and stuff like that. And I've just learned to just put on a playlist, even if it's a motivational playlist or your favorite like Eminem songs, whatever. I like Eminem,
Like
and then just like don't get back to text messages or anything like that while you're at the gym, because that was what I was doing when I first started at the gym, and I got insane results. I was so focused, and I think over time, all this stuff was new to me, building a platform and stuff like that. And then there's this pressure to constantly be online, and it was almost taking away from my workouts. So that is one thing that I actually had to kind of set boundaries and say, hey, I'm at the gym. You can text me in like an hour and a half, when I'm done.
Such a great reminder. And not only do your results improve, but also you enjoy it so much more. Right. You're not on the phone because it doesn't disrupt that state of flow and the zone that you can get in. So I just love that. It's great.
Right.
Advice. In building your business, has that been a tough thing to kind of work out? Because I feel like there's this sort of tightrope you have to walk where you want to post enough that people stay engaged, but not post so often that you burn yourself out.
You're being annoying.
Yeah, you're being annoying, right?
Annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it can be tough too. Okay, say that again.
Yeah.
Because now I
how do you find that sweet spot? Like where you're, because so much of what you do, your business is really about exercise, and it's about being in the gym, and it's also about, of course, doing the right things nutrition-wise. But how do you find that balance between sort of posting enough so they keep people engaged, but not posting so much that you're like annoying yourself or annoying other people? Not that that's possible for you, but just burning out.
Right. So I think what's key is picking a certain time to post. So, I prepare my posting, like the night before I'll edit or something like that. And then the next day, don't have to worry about that. And I post around like 5 p.m. So I have a kind of a routine. And then Insta story, I just utilize, throughout the day. And it's more free, I'm not like, I have to get an Insta story in. It's only when I feel free. And then at night, I do set my phone away from me, because having your own business, you feel like you have to stay connected all the time, to constantly be talking to people. And I think sometimes you can almost just like hurt yourself in a way, because it's like, I need to grow as a person. Like I get so focused on helping other people. I'm like, wait, I need to take time to really like focus on my own goals in life beyond social media. You know what I mean?
Totally.
What are some of those goals?
Honestly, right now I am focused on growing spiritually as a person, also growing just my heart, and being there for people. So I don't have the biggest circle of people that are in my life, but those people that are, I really just want to devote more of my attention to and be there 100% for them. So that's key right now.
I love that. That's interesting.
The quality of your relationship.
It's like you can have a platform and have all these, hundreds, thousands of people, whatever that is, and then you don't have a lot of people in your actual inner circle. I think we're seeing this a lot more and more, because there's like, we feel like we're so connected and yet we're not. Yeah. And there's this big dance. So I'm glad you're focusing on it. I think
and the depth of things.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? Like you can have a lot of like shallow relationships. I'm not saying that in a bad way. But you never talk about those conversations that you need to talk about, the people that are closest with you.
Absolutely. They do say that quality and quantity in terms of relationships are inversely related, right? So meaning that the more friends that you have and the bigger your circle, the shallower those relationships tend to be. And the tighter the smaller the circle that you have, the deeper they tend to be. Not always true, but statistically that's true. So I love the reminder there.
Yeah, tell everyone where they can find and follow you and join your program.
So my Instagram name or handle is BreeBaby, BRIBAEBEE on Instagram. My website is www.brianachandler.com, and that's where you can find all my workout programs.
Love it.
Thank you, Briana. Stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow. Good morning, LaLa Land.